Here in the upper Colorado River Basin, we face enormous challenges in terms of water supply. Things such as drought, climate change, increasing pressures and increasing demands from municipalities and industry, both in and out of the basin, as well as meeting our downstream compact obligation to the lower basin, all create huge impacts on our water supplies. These are extremely tough challenges that we'll be facing in the future, and they will be affecting our agriculture, our recreation and tourism, and our environment here in the upper basin.
I'm Jesse Kruthoff. I work for Trout Unlimited in the upper Gunnison Basin. I also help my father out on the family ranch east of Gunnison. We've all worked together as a family to keep it in the family, and that's one of our goals, is to have this as part of his legacy, so it's something that we can pass on to my kids. It was 2012. It was a drought year up here. I remember trying to irrigate with very little water. I was actually doing some contract work with Trout Unlimited at that time, and I became aware of a program with the state that would allow us to be more flexible on those tight water years. We can be compensated for the water that we typically use by leaving it in the stream. What really sealed the deal for us was this is set up for a 10-year period. We're not required to implement it. It's our decision. It's almost like an insurance policy for the ranch. What's different for us now, we've considered some different efficiency improvements. We've installed 10 groundwater monitoring wells, and they're basically telling us what we have going on underneath the surface, how quickly the groundwater gets back to the stream, and if we do change our irrigations, how that's going to affect the system as a whole. We also have 6 of these soil moisture sensors throughout the property. The soil moisture sensors will help us time our irrigations more accurately, so we can rotate through our sets according to what the crop's demand is.
I manage the Rockhouse Ranch up Ohio Creek Valley, and we basically do bred heifers throughout the summer. As I started managing this ranch, I noticed that we were drying up the stream, so I started trying to check out places that we could conserve some water. For many years, our fields have been basically flood irrigated, and now we've started working with a sprinkler system to keep our streams from drying up. With a pivot system this year, we've diverted less water from the streams and had more production in our hay meadows. By not diverting as much water on the upper part of the stream, we definitely can take care of users at the bottom part of the stream, which is very beneficial. As far as for getting these installed, we worked really hard with Trout Unlimited, with grants and everything else from the Water Conservancy District to get this done, and it's a win for everyone.
On Labor Day, I came out to the ranch to check on ditches, because it's that time of year when the beavers are very active. And I came upon this blowout here. This is the main ditch that irrigates our primary hay meadow and also all of our stock water. Both of our working ditches have been washed out by beavers, really in one fell swoop within about a 12-hour period.
So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. That's a really good question. This is a real game changer for us. This is a big repair that needs to be done. But that said, we can be more efficient with this water, and we need help with that.
Organizations like Trout Unlimited can help find the funding to take care of these improvements and make them fit to a variety of different operations.
We see partnering with other entities as a really great opportunity. It allows us to put some capital into this ranch that desperately needs it. I think more people aren't partnering with organizations like TU because they just don't know that these programs are out there.
They're afraid of a little change, and working with an organization, they feel like that the organization is going to tell them what and how to do.
We were looking for their ulterior motive, to be quite honest. We're like, what is it that you really want from us? And really, they're on our team, is what we found out. We're all in this watershed together, And I think that's the important lesson.
Water is the most important thing we have in the Upper Gunnison Valley. Without it, there wouldn't be ranching, there wouldn't be the tourism industry. There's going to continue to be stresses on our water resources, and we as a community have to start being more creative and innovative on how we manage the water for the future. We're all in this together, and every drop counts.